Hey, wait, are we on the wrong side? That's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. What switched?
Can you fix it?
No! I did it. Oh my gosh, this is just wrong.
Just fix it.
I can't fix it. The only way I can fix it is maybe if I kick you out of the stream and then add you back. Success. Well, hello everybody watching. If you're watching now or later, thanks for joining us here again live just to annoy you and tell you that yes, our film is ready for pre-sale right now at watch playingwithbeethoven.com. See, it's ticking across the bottom of the screen. While you're typing in that address and buying your pre-sale
right now.
Apple TV. What is that? What is that? You're doing the thing you do. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to introduce who I'm talking to. So when I yell at him, you'll know why. So with us is John L. Curtis. He plays Milo in Playing with Beethoven.
Hi, everybody.
He was Shannon Elizabeth's husband in the movie. We forced him to sing live as well as Shannon, and they did great. But John is also my fiance. That is not how he got the role, but it did not hurt that he asked me to marry him 4 years later. How many years later has it been? But also, we have a show called The Nerd Couple Show, where when we have our tech, it always goes wrong, and it's always John's fault. And right away, we start the show, and he's doing something.
Got some tech.
Even though the stuff that started out earlier wasn't even your fault, but I'm still going to blame you for this. Thank you for being here. He's normally sitting next to me in our garage, but he is in Vegas visiting his mama for the holidays. So a couple of things. If you're watching, we have some comments. Who's with us? Hi, Sandy. Thank you for joining us and for the congrats. Maybe thank you for the congrats. We'll see how it goes. Before we get into John, though, I just remind everybody, watch playingwithbeethoven.com. That's how you can pre-order the DVD. Wow, what are we in 1999? Pre-order the video on demand so that you will help us get front page coverage on Apple. On Friday, though, we will tell you all the other places you can go to see it, including some theaters that are near some of you. And to those of you who already pre-ordered all day yesterday, you are the bestest. Sandy, you're one of them. Thank you.
Rock stars.
Hi, Brenda. Thank you for joining us. Yes, all of you, thank you so much for pre-ordering. Now, on to business here. So, John L. Curtis, it's hard because I want to look at your cute face here, but I have to look up the camera here. I don't like it. What do you remember about the set? Like, what's the first memory that comes to mind?
Every time I reference this movie, I always think about the grand piano battle that goes on.
Oh, the dueling piano scene? Mm-hmm.
Yes, very ambitious to shoot. It's just a gigantic, huge part of the film. But I have the best, fondest memories of that particular shooting day because of what we were doing, the execution, and the amazing talent generated by our two leads. It was extraordinary to be a part of that.
That was a hard day because, we actually had to spend 2 or 3 days in the piano bar, but we only had background help one day.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like shooting around, not having background and making you think that they were still there. But it's funny you brought that up because I actually have a clip here of that, and you might see a little piece of someone in this clip. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I cut it.
It's been a minute. It just gives me chills every time I hear that.
Because I know I love cutting it off there. So everybody goes, wait. I'm like, well, if you want to see more.
And trust me, you do want to see more because what starts there, it just moves to such a beautiful place. And an extraordinary, talented director that is pushing this forward. Those two did that live. They are playing the piano themselves. They are amazing.
Yeah. Remember how many times Naomi was like, nope, wasn't good enough. She plays Charlotte. She's like, nope, we gotta do it again.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Like, she made sure that we got a really great take so that we could edit together. I always, when I think of you in this movie, I always think of two things. One of which is you singing live with Shannon Elizabeth. Um, which Sandy actually has a good question in relation to that. She says, "How did you prepare for the role?" Because you had to sing live, like, and you're not
Yes.
really, you don't consider yourself a singer. You like to
No.
sing, you can
Actor who can
sing,
sing.
yeah.
Definitely not a singer who can act.
And Shannon, I think, felt the same way. She was like, "What? You want me to sing this live?"
Mhm.
Did you prepare
So
for that?
Sandy, we sat down in a studio, Shannon and I, and we just rehearsed the heck out of it. Um, for that particular, as much preparation as we put into that scene where we sang together, on the day of the set, it's still, the nerves were still there, but we had, like I said, a great director who calmed my nerves. And in terms of preparation, she had some notes that got me in a place mentally that I don't think I've ever been in before on screen, and I'm very happy for it.
That was a hard day too. I think every day on this film was hard because there's
Yeah.
never enough time to do what we want to do, right?
Well, you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money, things get a little hard.
Yeah, but it was a hard day because I really wanted to cover the song a lot, even though you guys had to sing it live. I wanted to be able to piece it together and have enough coverage of it, and
Mhm.
we just did not have the time or the space in that room to do it.
Right.
So I think in the end, like Chris, if he would have had his way, our composer, he would have had you guys back in the studio probably redoing it,
You know,
perfecting it. But that's what I kind of like about it is it's just two, it's a husband and wife just in their living room singing. It doesn't sound like a big Disney musical. It sounds like two humans singing to each other. And I like that.
yeah,
But I'm
it
not going to
was
show that clip. I know it sounded like a setup for the clip, but no, you got to buy the movie or go to the theater to see that clip.
it was intimate and wonderful. And can I talk about Chris for a second here?
Of
Chris
course.
Edgar, our composer for this film, not only did he write and compose the song that Shannon and I sang, which is so fun in and of itself, but he did something with classical music, Beethoven, and jazz. I don't think it's ever been. That's why this movie fascinates me, because the melding of these two genres is seamless and just beautiful.
Yeah, it was not an easy job, but I think Chris had a lot of fun doing it
Yeah.
ultimately. The other scene I think of when I think of you on set is one of my favorite moments because I remember when I told you to do this, you were like, "That's dumb. Why are we doing that?"
What are you about to say?
Remember when I was like, "I want you to fake smoke outside,"
What
and then
started
you
out as
felt
weird
so
turned out to be
dumb.
my favorite.
Oh yeah, I was like, you thought it was so dumb, but then you totally milked it and did it. I do have that clip of you and Shannon to show.
Are you out here fake smoking again?
Some show, huh?
Look, maybe we should go easier on her. She is only 21.
Old enough to know what she's doing. Well, you see it, right? She's doing the same thing to that kid.
You know what? Maybe this time it'll be different.
People don't change.
Are you forgetting that maybe if things hadn't happened that way, we wouldn't have happened?
Another drink. Got a sitter. Certainly that's cause for celebration.
She's such a delight. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Look at her charm just spilling on the screen too.
yeah. I feel like she was really good at like bringing things out of you, and you're really good at sort of trying to just be in that moment. And I don't know, I like it. I think it's a cute scene.
I love
I
it.
mean, it's not the easiest thing to have your significant other be married to somebody else in front of you. It's really
That's right.
awkward.
Did it like a champ. That was some of the best fake smoking I've ever done, by the way.
That was some really good fake
Thank
smoking.
you.
So this is all good and fine and dandy. You were in the movie, blah, whatever. Okay, what are you doing now? What is the? I know things, but the audience doesn't know things.
I am a part of the Black Magic Collective's Emerging Actor Initiative, and that is to take some actors and who are in a place in their career that maybe you would think is you have a little roadblock, and this initiative is taking us all to the next level, and it's amazing, intensive, and so rewarding because it's expanding my art in making me go to places I've never been before, and it's going to open up a lot of doors, and I'm really grateful, and it's a great experience.
He was one of 8 actors selected for that out of many actors who submitted. He always leaves that part out. You also recently filmed 2 different things. Are you allowed to talk about those?
Maybe
in like general terms?
no, I don't think I can.
Sandy has another question. Love her. How do you keep yourself so calm and endure the hours and have energy left?
Great question. Sandy with the great questions. Thank you. The calm comes, I think, with some experience, and the general nature of this particular set was just a good environment with people you know, and you're just comfortable. So you're starting in a good place. The hours are just part of the industry. It wasn't too physically grueling. I did another short with Jen called Cazadora, and that was done over a long extended period of time and a very physically intensive. And the way you keep your energy up is that you just say to yourself, there's no alternative. You have to do this. You've chosen this career. Suck it up. Do it. Do whatever you're told.
You know,
Come prepared.
On that film especially, that was okay. So this was an extra challenging film, Cazadora, that when he's speaking about, because we had technically 12 hours to shoot. I think we might have went over 12 hours because that morning our van showed up 2 hours late. Also, the venue, the place we had to film, it was like 100+ degrees in the building and it smelled terrible. So that's already making it harder to film. And now John has to do sword fights with Amber, the lead, and he keeps ramming himself on this conveyor belt, which I didn't even know he was getting hurt. He just kept going and going and taking it like a champ. And the next day he's got bruises and he can't move. I'm like, why didn't you tell me?
Well, that sort of role, I thrive in those types of roles. You know, I tell people if I have a sword or a lightsaber or a blaster in my hand, I am doing what I love. And that particular day was, while grueling, so satisfying and rewarding.
I love it. Again, so everybody who is here with us, thank you for stopping by. We're going to be live every day this week for a few minutes just to meet different cast and crew. And then on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, as many cast and crew as we can have jumping in and out of the day. So definitely put that on your calendar to join us. That's also launch day. So don't forget to pre-order your movies now at watchplayingwithbeethoven.com. It takes you right to the pre-order page. If you really just don't want to order on Apple, that's fine. Friday, we have a bunch of places that you already probably use that you can order, and some theaters near you. We are live tomorrow with Amy Reed Reynolds at 5 p.m. Pacific. She did our post sound. It's going to be really interesting to talk to her about how she handled all this live music piles of stuff and help make it into a movie. And John, we will see you. Well, I guess I'll see you sooner, but everybody else will see John possibly on Friday for our all cast and crew pop in, as well as on the red carpet this Sunday if you're joining us, which I think Sandy is. It'd be nice to meet you, Sandy, for always being so supportive. And what else? I think that might be it. Thank you for jumping on from Vegas today.
Get us on that front page of Apple, and
Yes.
Let's do this.
And I guess I will take us out with a little bit of Josh playing some Beethoven.